replay viewers, to those who can watch this replay on the private. I'm just by the border, and basically if you go down this route you can go into China. That's the way to China, just down there. I thought more people would be jumping in the scope quicker, but doesn't seem to be the case. It's a private scope, but I'm sure everybody gets a notification, right? I'll just wait for somebody to jump in, I guess. This did not work out right. I expected like at least 4 people to be here in this private scope. Hey, Logan's the first one here. Hey, it's very quiet in here, Logan, so you're the first one privy to it all. But illegal work break has got you in first. That there is the checkpoint. That'll get you into mainland China, basically. And we're just going to go to the left, Logan, and then we're going to show you a bit of mainland China, how close we are. It's kind of ridiculous, really. I would have thought other people would have joined in. I invited there was 29 people I invited on my list, and you're the first one to join. So that's kind of weird. So this is just for you, I guess, and anybody else from the 29 who wants to watch on the replay. Just Logan's here. This is so cool. Oh, it's, you know, it has a real village mentality here. You are winning. There's a real village mentality. People are saying good morning to me. Actually, there's a random shop here. Actually, why don't I? Jennifer's here. Right, Jennifer here, and I have full LTE. I forgot to do this. There's somebody. Yeah, but Jennifer's gone now. What happened to Jennifer? Yeah, look at this person selling fish on a cart. Keeping the fish alive with a little generator. Josan, can you see? Hey, Jennifer. Sure. It's actually got a little battery hooked up to trying to keep the fish alive, but they look all dead anyway. Hello, Jennifer. Welcome. How cool is that? Just selling fish. Yeah, with an air pump. That's right. Thank you, Logan. She's got the knife on the floor, and there's the border over there. It's all random, right? So random. So what I'm going to do is just walk a little bit. Yeah. I'm just going to walk a bit over to my left. Scope a bit of mainland China. See what we can get. See how close we can get. Cool looking bikes. They all look like they're leftovers from somewhere. Well, it is very personal here. But those tall buildings, that's actually Sha Tau Kok. That's the actual mainland right there. There is actually a ferry part as well that I'm going to go to. It's very quiet. It feels very weird knowing there's only 2 people here. It's weird how you got like these big skyscrapers on one side and then you've got these small buildings on the other. So weird, right? Yeah. Oh well, I beat you to it. Yeah, it is a little bit eerie. It's so quiet here, so nice and quiet. You were showing your boss. I wonder how close we could actually get to mainland China. Like on this side. Hong Kong, China, Hong Kong, China. Ah, Max is here. There we go. getting busier now. Hey! There's another police checkpoint just over here. So yeah, I'm not going that way because I haven't got the further documentation. But that looks like that's it really. The umbrella makes a great cover so I can hide my guaylo self. Josan. Looks like I'm in the Bronx. Quite possibly. Let's go this way. Yeah, sure. There was a bit at the beginning where there was a walkway, so you can just walk casually. I think the people who live in Sha Tau Kok can just walk into mainland China, and it's fine for them. They get like a double pass. This is extremely new territory. This is the real new territory. No, they're not. I wonder if you could like shout across and say, mainland China is great. That's a dead end. And you got like a little village. It's weird, you got a little village here. Little village, skyscraper. Probably not. Oh, you know, Logan, we should have put one here. Fuck. We should have organised it and put one here. That'd make it extremely challenging. Tell you could do though, Warrior can come here. I don't know if you know Warrior from my scopes, but his grandma lives around here. I probably bumped into her. She you could use Warrior to plant a geoscope there. Right. It does, doesn't it? Wow. It's nice and yellow and bright. I expected. How far is the box? I've already found it. Max. I have no reason to be here anymore. I've already found it. But I'm going to go to the sea. I'm going to show the ocean. Hey, Christina's here. There we go. Okay. Welcome to the private scope. We're looking at mainland China right now. Oh, no, I haven't gone there yet, Max. I haven't gone there. You haven't missed it. I've only been walking. I just showed the woman who was selling fish by the road. And then we were just talking about bicycles and then the police. And then I think that's when you came in. And I just walked up this lane just to get closer to the skyscrapers. But yeah, Christina, I wanted to do a private scope just in case this one got overloaded and everybody who is a mutual follow couldn't get in and comment. But it does make the periscope a bit more serious and on topic. I'm not riffing off anybody so much. Okay, there's some cameras over there on the other side, and then there's a police checkpoint down there. Oh, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and show people the post box. Shut up, dog. I'm scoping. Will they let me scope what? Yeah. There's no problem with scoping it. No problem at all. I'm just not going to get too close and attract any attention because my ticket says I'm only supposed to go to a certain part. I can get relatively close. I can get within scoping distance. Right, I'm going to start heading back. There's nothing really that way. Seriously, down here, there's just like looks like some like a dead end, and then it's like another gate, and that's it. Excuse me. Okay, there's two police checkpoints when I walk back on myself. Well, specific. Well, it does actually say exactly on the ticket where I'm going and what for. But I don't know because I'm just a white guy just trolling around. They might say, "Why are you here?" And then I showed them the ticket, and they're like, "Well, you're out of your area." I don't know. I don't really want to take any chances. Yeah, I noticed you left. I thought, what's going on? But yeah, Christina, there's like a village mentality over here. As soon as I walked into a Welcome shop, which is a big retail chain, I'm sure you have Welcome in Singapore, they started saying good morning to me. Photo project. No one has ever said good morning to me in Hong Kong when I've walked into a shop. Oh, well look at the route. The route is ridiculous. It just needs to make a fucking left turn, but it has to go and create testicle-shaped colours on the road. Right? That's what I meant. Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. Right, we're coming up to a police checkpoint on my left. There it is. That's the police checkpoint. That's one of them. That's not the busy one though. There's like a big major thoroughfare on the other side. Yes, that was China. Oh no, we'll still watch it on the replay, Logan. The private scope will still exist on the replay. There's another police checkpoint. It's the mountains that take it in for me. It's so glorious to see all this lush vegetation. And it can't be touched because of the border. That's the great thing. That's another police checkpoint. And then we're coming back into the main part of Sha Tau Kok. They're just checkpoints in every single entrance in and out because it looks like this place is split into two. It looks like it's split into two places. Sorry, like it's a village cut in half. Sorry, and so that's why. Stop saying Kok. Okay, I'll use the mainland. Sha Tau Zhao is the mainlander's name for it. So Sha Tau, fucking hell, Sha Tau. How's that? Right? I want to say it in Mandarin now. Sha Tau Zhao is just cut in half. That's why it's got two names. And this is the major thoroughfare. So what people can do, and smugglers do, is obviously they can get free travel and go to and fro here and buy cheap goods here. There's a Welcome here and a Parkin shop. They're very close to one another, which is unnecessary for a village of this size, but they're right next to each other. But it does make great convenience for those who want to like get the best prices in this area, I guess. Yeah, this is downtown. This is the center. There we go. Okay, unless you've got any other questions, what I'm going to do is scope out and then let the rest of the jackals in. Oh, and population of this, I only know the population of the area, which is about 1/3 of a million. But the actual village itself, I don't. Oh, she's got shrimp now. That's kind of cool. No, they didn't move there specifically. They've just ended up here, I guess. I haven't seen any paperwork to suggest that you can move here. Anyway. Look at that shrimp trying to get out. She's got a little chopping block as well there, Christina. It's nice when you've only got 4 people in here because then you know who hasn't seen what. So she's selling it selling it and then chopping it, preparing it for you. And there's another guy over there selling some sort of random guts. Press the type. It's lovely here. Like everyone's got all their shit out. Obviously crime is like non-existent because you're inside this zone. These buildings were made in the late 80s. Supposedly there's more public housing in this part of Hong Kong. Oh, sorry, public housing blocks in this part of Hong Kong than anywhere else in Hong Kong. I'm going to go to the water side now. Ah, there is a public toilet. Shit. There's the post office. Oh, I'll show you the post box after. You've seen them loads of times. I'll show it in the major scope when everyone's in. That's cool. That's really clever, isn't it? That's how you make use of the space in Hong Kong. You just force that pole, balance it against the metal decoration. Because of the relocation. They relocated loads of people when they created the closed area, or the restricted area. Oh, this looks good coming up. This looks like a beautiful, beautiful view. And we don't need to, we know not to comment when we see this view coming up. I wonder how far I can go. I like how there's just chemistry even if there's 3 of us in here. I'm going to walk around this side because I don't know how a border works. How does a border work when the fencing has to go into the water? Never understood that. So I want to see it for myself if I can. And there's still some people drying out their mandarin skins. No one's gonna nick those. And there's a market over there. That looks like a wholesaler's market. We'll have a goosey at that later. I'll save that for the normal scope. But this is, well, it's beautiful. I'm not wearing my mask, so that cuts down on the WTF factor. Oh mate, give us a lift. Take us to China. There looks like there's a village in the water. There's loads of old people here. The demographic is skewed towards the old range because all the young people are buggered off. Someone's actually on that little bit of land in front of us. They've parked up with a boat. In fact, there's a dog there. I'm surprised only 10% of of my audience are here live. I'd have thought John Ho would have had a sneaky little peek, or Penguin 6. Can you see that? Can you see that little black blob there? That's a boat, and there's a dog. It looks like a dog or a man bathing. If I zoom in, I don't know if I'm going to get the bug. So, should I zoom in? Do you really want to see it? No, it's a man crouching. Yeah, they missed the private scope. They can watch it on the replay. Zoom in. Okay. There you go, can you see that? I don't think it's gone. It happened to me earlier this week, or late last week. And over there, over here, if I back out a bit, rather than keep using it, I'm just going to move a bit, sorry. You see that? Those are not boats. Those look like semi-permanent dwellings of some kind in the bay. Maybe like a little port area, handover area. Yeah, that's what I need. I need one of those houses when the water rises. No, we're not looking at China. That's still Hong Kong. China's over this side. So when I turn this corner, we shall see. Yeah, only 3 people because it's a private scope. John's texting me. Fucking get in the scope, you twit. Right, that big building is mainland China. Is it his scope day? Well, he's the one who's curated it. Oh, there's a guy doing Tai Chi over there. Yeah, that close. Strange, right? Every day is scope day. Yeah, you can see there's a fence over there. A whole new world. Someone's been watching his aerial. Let's see what the sign says. Oh, there's another police checkpoint. Okay, the sea area marked by yellow buoys or posts is a fish culture zone. Unauthorized vehicles are prohibited. Pollution of the zone is in the fence. Hey, oh, Max is back. I thought it was another person joining us. I thought the scope was going to get busier. But yeah. Does someone want to tell John that I'm scoping? I think it's because of the fishing point here. But over there, that's another police checkpoint there. So those people over there and all that, that's mainland China now. Damn. So cool. Just think you could throw parcels across to each other. You mean in Sha Tau? In Sha Tau? I think a lot of them will be commuting. But here, I don't know. I need to Google this side actually. I go, but it's so weird that the architecture is like so different. Sniped. But security does seem very minimal, right? I could like try and make a go for it, and I could touch that wall. Just think, yeah, Max, those are communists over there. But they've still got gay pride flags out. I can see some gay pride flags over there. But yeah, I could certainly make a dash for that wall. Make a dash for that wall. Oh, there's a pelican. Can you see the pelican? Crossing the border. Hope you got your fucking papers. Let me zoom in. Let me try and zoom in because I've got the... Let's have a try. Where is it? There. This is a pelican crossing. Boom, boom. Thank you, thank you. I'm here all week in this private scope. Got to be weird though, some random person on the edge. Hey, JonathanJK is here. How many people? There's about 10 of us on that bus. All old people. Chanel, Louise, you can watch this. You can watch this on the replay as well. Okay, this is a public pier, so we can go to this public pier. So you've missed a little bit where we got really close to the skyscrapers. Then we talked a bit about the police checkpoints. I can put this umbrella down now. And that, oh, by the way, Louise, that is mainland China there. They might have family here, or they might have some sort of business. You can still come to and fro if you have business or relatives. Is it ending soon? I'm going to walk to the end of their Chinese invented gay communities. But that's how close we are. That is mainland China, and then that is Hong Kong. China? Hong Kong. I'm scoping 2 countries at once. How the fuck is this possible? And then we made a joke. I made a crash joke about a pelican. Yeah, JonathanJK is another contributor via Patreon, so I think I told Louise first. In fact, Louise was my first contributor. So I thought, oh, as this builds up, I might just start making more private scopes. But there is that calamity missing from a scope that's full of people. That side you would get what would you get on that side? You would be going towards Sai Kung, which I'm going actually. So I've got the most northern post box, then I'm going to the most western side of Hong Kong, and then I've only got the most eastern side to go. Cream, exactly. Great view, great wind, great air quality. There's a weird little tower over there. You see that weird little tower there? Horrible view. Max is not appreciating things. Look at that. Looks like a chess piece. And then there's like sort of like floating village here, like a stop-off point, I guess, for the deep boats to. Now people double your donations. Well, yeah, but I don't want to. See, the thing is, I don't want to. Advertise. Oh shit in hell, look at all that. I don't want to advertise No, but Max, I said that people that support me, whether it was financially or even just, mentally, there are tourist buses that do come here. I said we'll be invited to all the private scopes. That reminds me of that thing in, what was that film? Contact, when you can see the Japanese building that machine. No, but I'm being serious, and I can talk safely in this scope and say that I want to create private scopes for people who have donated. It's unfair. I mean, what happens if I get like 7,000 subscribers and then you guys can't comment? So I want to, do something in return, right? But I'm not going to advertise it in case people say, "Oh, Jonathan's monetizing it." So it's like, well, what I'll do is I'll just leave it on the Patreon page. So if you go and even try to think about donating, it will be there. That's what I'm doing. There is that as well. Super private time. Now I know how they got that picture on the Wikipedia page. There'll be some negativity. So I'm just trying to minimize the negativity. Looks like Miami. Well, that's not very romantic, is it? Fucking iron bars and then room for one fatty or two thinnies. What's my Patreon again? Patreon. It's in my profile. Patreon.com/JonathanJK. What's she doing? I don't know what she's doing. I wonder if these people stop talking for a second. What the fuck? This white guy here. Are you being genuine, Christina? If we're being romantic or not? It just seems very cold. Oh, okay, yeah. To think that Rhea and John Ho have never been here, and probably never will. Yeah. Even the dog will stop barking. There's a dog over here. I fucking hate little dogs. All they do is yap, 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 yap. You're the winner. No, it's not that she couldn't come, it's that the paperwork required. Your little dog never barked. Well, I like your dog already. She's walking away from me. See that? She saw me and she's walking away. Okay, let's scope these fishermen. Does, doesn't he? He's not bothered by me. I should move here, but can you imagine the commute? Oh, great. Awesome. That's what you get for your scope's worth of money. The dog is just doing a doo-doo. Awesome little doggy. Commute back to Hong Kong. Oh, well done. How long was the trip? What time is it now? About 2 hours, really. I mean, we even still get shit in English here. No worries, Christina. That water is very clear. It looks so clean here. Oh, the fishermen are coming back. Sorry that there's no Red Army soldiers here. It would have made for a more interesting scope. I did see some on the way here though. There is a military base just outside. There is a ship over there, if that makes up for it. Oh, I know what she did. She threw the poo-poo in the water. I'm not going in there. Yeah. Otherwise, I just direct people to jobsdb.com. Yeah, they're carrying full armament. So, I took my mask off when I was near them. Let's see these fishermen. They've even got that old classic bamboo hat that they're famous for. It's like time has stood still a little bit here. Yeah, but she's being really rough. Get it? Rough, rough, rough. Doesn't matter. Right, here's these. Doesn't look like they've caught anything. Oh yeah, they have. They've caught a little bit. Not sure if it was worth it for that effort though. Let's get the other one now. Yeah, it's beautiful, clean. Beautiful and clean, sorry. Come on, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, is your mum watching? Come on, fisherman, do something interesting for the camera. Something interesting for my private scopers, please. The old lady's gone underneath the pier. It looks really obvious on videoing them. Get a better view if I go round the corner. I'm glad everything's so chilled here, because I thought the police presence would be like kind of, well, large. This woman, yeah, thank you, Max. This woman is really old. She's just gone underneath that pier. Yeah, it does feel like a dead zone. I can hear more dogs on that little floating island. No, she's gone under the pier. She could be having a poo. Our imaginations run wild at the end of Hong Kong. Even at the end of Hong Kong, there's still an English sign here. It says, "No vessel shall lie alongside this pier except for when directly engaged in embarking or disembarking passengers and their accompanied luggage." This will go on YouTube, by the way, guys. I'll edit this and put it on YouTube. I just won't tell anyone. So you can watch it again if you want. Is there anything you want me to point the camera at so you guys can do some screenshots? Christina, what do you do, by the way, in Singapore? You do nothing. I can't believe I have LTE signal now. On the road here, I was looking at the coverage map, and it said like hardly any coverage here, and I was like, shit, I didn't take that into account when I wanted to scope it for coming here. And I come here and there's full LTE signal. Maybe it's from mainland China. So maybe my phone bill is going to cost shitloads. Maybe I will get charged. No, I don't have data roaming, so it should be fine. It's great. It's crazy, right? Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Oh, look at that ripple. That guy is still on that little island. There is a specific name for that piece of land that comes out of the water. But, yeah. Jennifer has her priorities. She wants to ski here. Great. Fucking hell. Is she taking... How long is this shit? A sandbar. There we go. Muchas gracias, senor. Right. Shall we get the rest of him in here? Shall we see what